What is going on, ladies and gents? Ronnie here from Speedlab with another video. Today we got something a little bit special going on. So we got our Climax Surges Evo 9. Now, unfortunately, chucked the rod, so we have an SPL 900 on the bench over there going together. It's a 2.2 liter that we're gonna get into later on. We had this fantastic idea of doing a speed run of dropping this motor. So I have dropped a couple of these in my lifetime, so I just wanted to see, being under the pressure of being filmed and taking this motor out, how long it's gonna take me. So the process of it is, obviously you gotta drain all the fluids, which I've kind of cheated yesterday. I drained the transfer case, transmission, and engine oil. Other than that, there's still coolant in there. I didn't even open the radiator cap yet. I am realistically thinking it's gonna take about 45 minutes for me to drop this. So we'll see. Of course, 45 minutes, you know, you're paying me for my experience. You're not paying me for how long it takes to do this. So I'm not gonna do this for an hour worth of labor. So this is usually a 45-hour job to basically drop it, you know, disassembly, assembly, and, you know, installing everything. I reckon I can do this in 45 minutes to an hour maximum. So what do you think?
I've seen you do these pretty fast, bro.
Yeah.
I'm guessing 45.
When I did your 10, it was like an hour, I think.
Exactly. That was
like
2-3 years ago. Yeah,
That
so
was 4 years
you got a little more experience now.
I'm
so.
a little bit older too, so I might be a little more rusty. I don't know. So
We'll see.
I guess we'll see. So that's what we're gonna start with. I'm gonna get my tools ready, so that way I'm not running to the box and back every 2 seconds. Although I'm probably gonna still be doing that.
A question for you, Ronnie. What does one of these go for right here? These really expensive toolbox cases.
You know, it's a toolbox case. I actually made a video on TikTok and it got like 3-point-something million views.
Oh shit.
I think I'm in it like probably 120, 130. Just the box is like 34K, but that's bare. I mean, we literally have
Oh my.
like 90% of the tools are snap-on. You don't have to have snap-on tools, of course, but you know, I'm kind of a snap-on fanatic, so you know, just try to fill it up to the brim with snap-on stuff. And then of course we have like all the test equipment and stuff like that are stupid expensive. And my rep will actually drive to me from his house in like Valencia just to come if I need something. So that's the relationship I have with him. But I think I'm paying his mortgage, so I think it's only fair that, you know, he helps me out whenever I need him. We have everything we need, pretty much everything we need off the top of my head, to get started on this speed run of the Evo 9 long block removal. So we got the essentials, we got the shaft puller, we got the 12mm, 10mm, 14, 17, and a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. So I'm ready, man.
Are you ready, brother?
I am ready.
All right, it is 4:47 p.m. and the timer starts now. He's good with his fingers. Look at that. Look at that.
Now we get to use the Harbor Freight tool, finally. So,
Fuck Harbor Freight.
dude, don't say that. The $20 tool is probably maybe so much money.
That shit is stuck on there. What are you trying to get out?
So 17mm for the T-case, the long one. These have a torque spec, and it's not 700 foot-pounds.
Yep, leverage, baby. Wait, let me see your arm real quick.
If your arms don't look like this, are you a man?
So your girlfriend's arms can look like this.
All right, so the only thing we have to do now is take off the AC compressor, which is gonna happen right after we take off the radiator, so we have room. Power steering pump. Oops. I told him he's gonna need a pan. You see that?
He got a little leak, hey.
piston tried to alleviate itself. It's like when you have, it's like right after eating Taco Bell. It's kind of how I would compare this situation that he has going on here.
Okay, Ronnie, we're at about 1 hour and 10 here. I think I know why it's taking longer, though. I don't think it's your age or experience or anything. I think it's because this is not a stock Evo 9.
Well, there are a couple things that are definitely hindering the speed of it. One of them being the fact that this actually has a cop kit on there and the harness. You essentially need to get all the ground points and the power and all that stuff off. The other thing is it's not a stock Evo, like you said, so it actually has a recirculated downpipe that we're gonna have to basically release before we can drop this on an engine bench. Other than that, it's ready to come off. It's just got to drop onto the engine bench, and then we just undo the motor mount bolts. On a car that's not stock, definitely under an hour, but we're probably going to be like hour 20-ish with this one, which is still not bad.
That's fucking great.
Pretty quick, you know?
Official time, boys. 1:53:40, we'll call it. Honestly, if this was a stock Evo 9, I mean, I've seen you do my 10 in 45 minutes, dude. I've seen you take the whole thing out in 45, so.
I think it's the combination of the fact that
modified parts.
The harness was modified, so there was more stuff than just, you know, unplugging and, you know, just pulling everything off. There was a full ground strap kit on the car. So small stuff in general, you know, some things were extremely tight, which is better than being loose, you know, but, you know, when I have to whip out this guy, I've used this like twice, I think, so now I've had it for like 2 years.
She was tight, huh?
She was tight.
So you want to tell the viewers what happened to this thing?
The way we do the builds here at Speed Lab is a client will reach out to us and tell us the power goals, and then we'll send a quotation including every single part they need to hit that power goal. And then based on that, we take the parts money up front, and we take a percentage up front, and we start building a block for you. So that's the block that's sitting over there. It's essentially all measured, ready to it's all blueprinted, ready to get assembled.
Let's go show them. Let's go show them.
Got a set of our SPL pistons. This is for a 2.2. We've got a billet, full counterweight Cali's 94mm crank, using our CT1 calico coated ACL bearings as always. These are great in case, you know, you have some dry moments and aeration and stuff. As far as the connecting rods go, we're using a 4G63 block, so we're only able to go with the 153mm rod. It's still better than the 150. It gives us a better rod to stroke ratio. I rate these engines for 9,200 RPM. We've zinged these over 9,800. So, you know, they last. They're not as, obviously like a 2.3 or a 2.4. There's no way it would last anything past like 88, 9 grand. You know, maybe a couple passes or a couple of hits, but these 2.2s have definitely been tried and true and, you know, proven. We did get him a core block. This wasn't brand new, but it was a, you know, good core block. The reason why we got him a core is because he actually chucked a connecting rod. That's why you guys were seeing pieces of aluminum everywhere and you know, powder metal.
Oh yeah, there it is. You got a little hole in there. Holy fuck.
There's half a rod on there. We're going to be replacing it with the 2.2. We got a Kirk Brown ported cylinder head over here with all GSC goodies. We're going to take these cams out, even though these are S3s and he's getting S3s, he's getting new ones. We're going to O-ring these in-house, which we have the fixture and the tooling to do so. And this thing's going to be ready to make some nasty power. So the motor is going to go together. It's probably not going to get filmed. Should be a very quick turnaround. This is what we like to do now. We like to have everything ready so when the car comes in, the client's not waiting 6 months for their car to come back, and we don't have cars sitting outside for 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, you know, waiting for stuff to come back from the machine shop. We do everything very, you know, punctually, and client, again, doesn't have to wait months. We take everything off. Obviously, we bag everything, but, you know, since we were trying to do a speed run, which took me 1 hour and 50 minutes, which is kind of embarrassing for me. Yeah, we kind of just tossed everything around, but it's going to get bagged. We're going to make this a roller again. One important aspect that a lot of people overlook is whenever you make this a roller, you have to make sure that you have like a a cut axle or something, a stub shaft that you can put in there and essentially just tighten against the wheel bearing so the wheel bearing doesn't let go. Yeah, I think for today I'm gonna go clean up and you guys should go have a beer or something.